Good afternoon. It is Lori Christos with Madonna and Child Jewelry. I'm really just popping on for just a little bit, let's hope. Just because Mother's Day is right around the corner and I've been working on some cute things and I just thought I should get them out there. I'd rather do it on a quick little video than on a short because some of you guys don't watch those. And the last video I did, I was so excited. I did extremely well. I sold a lot of really great pieces, a lot of Victorian inspired pieces. So I'm just going to grab a couple of things. I don't think there's too much here. Yeah, just a few. Okay, let's just start with this. So again, I'm just going to try to not overwhelm you with the gold filled. I sold a few of those lockets and those pieces, but then I was working on another collection and kind of with me in mind, and there's a few pieces that look great with it, so I'll just show you the whole thing together. But these were a little more kind of sweeter pieces, not quite so chunky. I mean, this particular one I was wearing in the last video and I added to it. So what I'll end up doing is just trying to take them off really quickly and show you. Okay, so let's just take off a couple of these so you can see a couple of these together. Okay, great. All right, we can start with maybe these. This one, I just think it's so cute. I don't even know how it came together like this. And so this is why I wanted to put it on, because what a great gift this would be. And it is definitely made from like Victorian parts. So I'm talking about this one on the bottom. So I go through my stuff looking for odds and ends, you know, to make one-of-a-kind pieces. And what happened here was so unusual. This actually was a piece of a bracelet, like a connector, and it had 4 prongs, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then a drop. So it was part of a bracelet, like 4 strands would have gone up, and then this would have connected to the closure. And it was a gold-filled piece and an older piece. So I decided to take off the 2 little prongs that were there at the top so I could make that a nice piece from the pendant, just a really simple pendant. And it was ornate and cut out. And I attached it to an antique, it looks like here, gold-filled because it matches perfect, paper clip, beautiful ornate chain. This one is just got such really delicate detail. And then a Virgin Mary. She might look a little lopsided, but that was the best that I could do, and I thought it looked fine. A gold-filled one, and you've got like kind of a flower pattern around her. I might have to file that down a little bit because that's where the bail was. And then this is an ornate etched Victorian link, just part of, you know, a watch chain and gold-filled. And then this one is a Victorian gold-filled little tassel, about 1 inch. And I see these tassels sometimes on pieces, and they go for quite a lot when they're a large tassel. And it was on an ID bracelet so that I had bought. And so the ID bracelet had a chain that I couldn't really reuse, but I'm like, you know what? I would love to do like an ID necklace on a very fine paperclip chain, and it's blank and gold filled, and it is stamped on the back. And then you could just monogram it or wear it plain. It's kind of a layering piece. So I just thought it was kind of cute to break it up, and it's really a small little thing, but I just love it. So I've got the old clasp on the chain. It's the screw. It screws together. And the piece is signed, the monogram. All right, I'm looking at, hang on, I need 2 hands. This would be the front. It's got a little bit of a bend to it. And it's about 1.5 inches. And then This is the back of the piece where it's stamped gold filled. But it's a great little, layering piece starting right at the top. And you could put your, I don't know, your mother's name on it, your pet. I don't know. Like I wanted, I'm always looking for things with L's. And back in Victorian times, I can tell you there wasn't a lot of L's. I've been trying to find a signet ring that maybe has an L or an M and C, and it's been really hard. So my point being is it just ends up plain being a Victorian one, and you can just monogram it yourself or just wear it plain. And this one is going to be $65, and we're talking gold filled all the way through, and I think that's a great price. Measuring wise, I should measure it because it's a shorty. Oh, I'm not prepared at all because I'm just like, I'll just get on really quick. Okay, so it's got the barrel clasp, and looks like it's about 16 inches, 15 and a half to 16. And this is the other side. Just beautiful, and it's in pretty good condition. Like I don't see a lot of scratches, and just sweet. Okie doke. I mean, the bracelet, the way I stack bracelets, it would just get lost in the shuffle. So I took the tassel off the gold-filled bracelet, and I just reworked all of these pieces together. So we've got the chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like antique pieces, all in gold-filled. It's got an old clasp, and it's stamped gold-filled. And this one is about 1 inch wide from here to here, and then it drops about 2.5 inches. So I didn't wear the right thing today, but I'll show you together. And this one you can extend it. Any of these can be extended. I'm out of the chain. So these are two sweeties that you could wear, kind of like not so chokery on this, but these could be layered. Ugh, give me a break. Like this kind of vibe. And it's really pretty. And if you're like, I'm sick of Madonnas, I don't want the Madonna on there. I thought about leaving it plain, but I like, adding the Marys. I just think it kind of gives it a little height in the center and finishes it off. And this one I'm going to sell for $95 because it's all Victorian parts, and you wouldn't know. And this is the back of that piece. You just wouldn't know that it wasn't, maybe made like that. So there they are. I'm kind of in love with bows. I'm going to take them off now so I can show you what else I've been working on. Kind of a mess here. So, this one, I'm going to hands down say I finished it. I'll give you an idea of how it came out, but this I'm declaring a keeper for now. There's so much in it as far as the values of pieces, but I want to give you a look at it because I do custom pieces. So, it's something like, oh my God, I love that. I would like a custom piece like that. And then I just look for what I have in my own collection. I think it's backwards, you guys. Bear with me. Yeah. Okay. This is a really large paper clip, but since I'm not selling it, I won't spend a lot of time on it. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, these have to be in the right, lay right, and they're not. Oh my God, one more time. There we go. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not prepared. Okay, so this is for now my keeper. I hope you don't see that message. But so I had it on the other day with 1, 2, 3 Victorian pinstripe antique gold-filled lockets. It's on a really bigger link, gold-filled. Get this out of here. Gold-filled chain. I had to put a larger, newer closure on it so that you can wear it here. You just can layer it. You can link between it. And then this was the one I was trying to show you that wouldn't show up. And it was just a little porcelain angel. There is little green wings in there. and that's the porcelain back. And I had a piece of an earring that was really delicate circle and rhinestone, and I just attached it, and it's just so sweet. And then it balances with another cherub. That one is sterling and gold filled with real diamonds, but they're like nothing, little millies. Chunkier gold filled right there. Cross. It lays good on. It just doesn't look good on a bust. And then there's another gold filled rhinestone. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like pieces. If I was selling it, this would be, up to $4.95. So I'm not even going to go there. And, to even make it again, it just takes a long time to find affordable pieces that you can wear. I could have 400 in it for all I know. I just haven't done the math. So I just wanted you to see it. I do keep making these. If you have a collection of lockets and you're like, I'd love to see you make, send them to me and make me one of these, and I can add my own pieces, I'd be happy to do it. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3 that I wanted to show you. This is a beautiful cross, gold filled with a darker pearl, a bigger seed pearl, but that's the one that I kind of layer it with there. So this particular one, if you like the cross, it's $95 on a paperclip chain, gold filled, and I have several. It might not be this particular one because I like the link matching this. So here it is, like together, that kind of vibe. But if you like the cross there, I could put it on a more dainty gold filled chain, and it would be 80 or 95, just depending on the chain. All right, I hope that wasn't super confusing because I know it confused me to death. I just finished them, so I'm kind of out of it. Okay, I'm going to keep going with the Victorian vibe. I had 2 necklaces that I sold from the last video that were so sweet, and they were like silver, this watch chain, and they were all like silver toned. This one is, let me make it just stop moving, more of a two-toned, gold filled and silver etched together. These 2 links make a really cool, if you combine them, chain. And I'm obsessed with these two-tone chains because they go with everything. Like here's, the Whopper that I'm wearing. This one is for sale. If I can get up. This is like literally a 4-inch from England heraldic cross, and it has silver tone. It's sterling. I believe it's gold filled, not sterling. So let me show you this one, guys. So this is just another little layering piece that I keep using. I have a couple more of these left, these little connectors from an old gold-filled bracelet. And I just added the two-tone chain. The connector does have kind of a white and yellow gold tone. There's the dog clip. There's the ring. This is a gold-filled ornate fob. It's about 1 inch long. Beautiful cutout. I might have shown this already. You can monogram the bottom. But this is an exquisite piece that you can layer. My favorite song's on. So I don't know if I can stand up again, guys, but I'll try. Okay, let's see if I can show you. I don't want my chair to fall over. Okay, so this is the big monster cross. And this is the big monster fob that I'm obsessed with. This is a Edwardian. I actually was looking this one up. It's stunning, and it's a monster. But this little sweetie, if you pull this one up, you can just layer. Oh my God, my arms. There's no room for even an arm in this room. So here we go. You can pull that one like up a little. There's rings. So this particular one I think is like $3.95. And then here's this little guy. This is a terrible angle because I told you I lost the piece that I do my video from. Might have to scrap this whole video in 2 seconds. This isn't going to work. Okay, I would try this again. Let's just pull this up. But this is the pendant. I hope you can see it. I'm at a really bad, like, kind of arched angle, but just a beauty. And this is the two-tone Victorian watch chain. So just like that, if I just get rid of all this stuff, which is kind of too much for it, it's a pretty one. And I think it's like 20 inches now, and it might not have a clasp on it now, but I can definitely add a clasp. I don't want to, you can't keep putting these over your head. So if I haven't gotten to the clasp yet, I'm going to add a clasp to it. Okay, let me try to show it to you on your arm. It doesn't look good on me. Here we go. It looks much better not on me. Just like that. Sorry, guys. I'm stop being the model. And see the two-tone and the links, and it's actually two different chains that come together. That's what I love about it. You wouldn't notice, but it's got that like eclectic vibe of just pieces all put together. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at, again, 5 pieces to just have a one-of-a-kind amazing piece. This one I'm going to do for $125. Great price. Fobs now are going for $80, $95. I think I got a pretty good deal on it, but I can't find them anymore. I found that spinner that was kind of like carnelian and onyx, and I paid a fortune for it. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not even going to sell it. It's way up there in price. Okay, let's keep going. This is the one I tried to show you. Well, first, yeah, okay. This is a Victorian chain. Look at this. This is that, I don't know if they call it the gate or what kind of link this is. It's very similar to the one I had the other day. This is super long. I added the closure. It was so long. This was part of my mom's estate pieces, but this is such a killer piece, and I don't wear it again because I don't go anywhere. So I thought, it's been up for sale before, the watch part of it, but not this chain, because I had it hidden away. So this chain is 32 inches, and then we're looking at a dog link, a gold-filled, stunning, etched 4-inch about with the bail, 3.5. This gorgeous piece. Now this watch is empty. This is why I wanted to buy it. It's more of a locket. It doesn't have the watch parts in back, but it was a watch. And look at the beautiful Victorian detail on it. And I, of course, this could come off if you didn't want it, but I had to put my little grubby hands on it and make it a one-of-a-kind. So there's actually a gold-filled crucifix there that you can't see, but you see the bottom of it, with a really old as mold, I think it's a sterling or gold tone cross with those really, there's not missing any stones. It's just got that really old vibe. So I'll try to double it up here for you so you can see it. So this thing is all gold filled. I'll open it up again because somebody should buy this, or I'll just keep it. But this was the inside, and it's marked, stamped, gold filled in there. But this is where like the watch piece would have been. So it's kind of got a well. You could put anything you want. You could hide stuff in there, put a photo. It's like a secret compartment. And I'm not changing anymore. I've kind of reworked it a few times. It was once plain. It was once on a thinner chain. I'm saying I'm going to go with this now because I do that. I rework my stuff until it's as good as I think it can be. And I'm sure it can be doubled on. I've never even tried that. So, let's show you. Oh my God, guys, it weighs 80 pounds. Not 80 pounds, but maybe 80 grams. So I'm trying to double it so you get the vibe. Okay, here we go. All right, this is kind of the vibe. Now, if you're like, I love it, the chain's too long, I just need the piece, you know, we can talk. But this is a killer piece. I mean, layering, yeah, you could have 5, 6 things on up here if you want, and at the bottom. But it's one of my outstanding, one of my best pieces, and this one's $3.95. And I don't think you could make it. I don't think you could buy it. I've had it a while, never put it on once. I mean, this is just the back of the piece, the etching. So, If you just want the watch, it would be $250 if you don't want the chain. And then I'm just adding for the chain because look at the color, look at the detail. So if you want to top off your collection with a little masterpiece, reach out because I've got it. And I don't push it. I just want to show it. I don't push the stuff I love. This one, I have to show you again. I think it's in my keepers. I had made one a month ago in a video in a small little locket, like photo locket. And I was like, put my little business card Mary in there, which by the way is like popping up all over my life. I find these frames and I'm like, oh, my business card fits and it's just everywhere. I'm obsessed with this Mary, I've already said. Uh-oh, let's not move the camera. Okay. Okay. Look at this. So I got this from Gems and Vintage Find. She reaches out sometimes when she knows I might like a piece and sometimes sends me pics or because I can't watch a lot because I'm just too busy over here with all this and these 3-4 hour shows. Sometimes I just zoom through and stop at what I like and then reach out. This is a beautiful photo locket on both sides. It had a coin in it, which she sent with it. And all I did was, it opens. All I did was put my gorgeous Mary in there on both sides. Just stunning on a gold-filled long chain and a dog clip. So this is like my keeper for now. And when I find something that can like outdo this will definitely be up and you can put whatever you want in it. But this Mary is beautiful in any single thing I make. So I just wanted you to see it because I do keep these beauties. And that's why I can part with, stuff like this where I'm like, I don't want to part. Well, you know what? I can wear that a lot more than I can pull this off. So just showing you. Speaking of Victorian, I still have it. It does have a matching bracelet. I do $225 on it. It's in pristine condition. Never wore it one time. We do $245. Sorry. Seed pearls, gold filled. These 3 tassels. This is the chain that it came with. I had to open it and actually put a closure on it, and because it's a pin. And then I do have the matching bracelet. So I cut you a deal if you guys are into this. But I don't wear it. It's kind of like just collect it and then you throw them all on together and like it's mind-blowing. And I just like look at them. I just hang them and just stare at them. Okay, speaking of Victorian, I wore it almost every day. I have a collection of buckle bracelets. I know a lot of people collect buckle bracelets, buckle rings. This is teeny. I don't know if my cone is here. I'm going to measure it, but I'm just going to say it's going to fit a 5.5 to like a 6.5. And it is one of those buckle bracelets. It's real. I've never seen another one. I always say that, but it's a little malleable. But I wear it. I used to wear it in water. If I took a quick bath or something, I didn't take these things off. So it's held its color. It's all etched. Beautiful Victorian. It's a great bangle to layer. So I always put it right here. And I'm not going to close it. And I had to have it on the last hole when I wore it. I'm sure you guys have seen it in other videos. I had to have it on the last hole because I still wear this one. And I got to sell it because I just bought something that now forces this kind of off my finger. My wrist. And look how teeny. I always thought when I bought it, it was too small and I would add another hole there. I ended up not having to because I wore it right in the top, in the front here with all my other bangles. This was the one that replaced that. It's a Whopper Victorian. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but came from England and it's the rolled gold with the lock, antique Victorian lock bracelet. So that's kind of be like the one I'm going to keep on all the time. And, it kind of goes with all these vibes. But this one got forced away. So I'm going to put it in my buckle bracelet bin. And you're never going to see it again unless you comment on it. Because it's just too cute. I'll keep it for, I can't find them. I know I've got chunky ones. I mean, if you're really into buckles, oh my God, I hate getting off my path. If you're into buckles, and this is, by the way, the matching bracelet. You guys have seen it to the necklace. Buckles. Is this one a buckle? Okay. This one I bought from Sue. I think I paid $200. This comes from England. They say it was from the 70s. I never wore it one time. It's a little big on me. It would fit an 8 to a 7. If you're stacking, it would fit a 6.5 to 7.5. Pristine. Bought it. Stuck it in a box. Then I found this one, which I even adore a little more. It's less dressy. I've probably shown it once before. It's again a bangle that opens up. This is $125, all sterling. This is Victorian. This one is more deco buckle. It's a faux buckle. Deco with all these stunning crystals. It's sterling silver etched. Where's the buckle? Like right there. Never wore it. So can you imagine? These are all sterling. You know, you could wear them all together. So the only gold-filled buckle that I have right now is this little baby, which I adore. Don't remember the price. It's going in the buckle box. Okay. I think I'm almost done. So this one, just because of Mother's Day, I couldn't pass on the particular metal. It was expensive because it's really big. And it's an etched medallion. Sterling silver, big, like 2.5, 3 inches with the bail. But it has some, which one? Ugh, I'm so blind. 3611, a prayer on the back, all inscribed. I could read it to you if you want. And then I love this cross. I needed something else. I just think I like to layer. So I just added this little beautiful cross with a crown. Jerusalem cross. Sterling in mint condition. Just like the piece on a paper clip. Vintage like dog bone chain. It's about 20 inches. I had to add a newer clasp though. Because it had no clasp. So this one would be... I could probably do it for $200. If somebody nabs it right away, and at my show I'm going to put $295. I just love it. It's unique. When people come, no one has something like that, so they'll be like, wow, I love it. That's cool. That's new. Okay, you know what? I have to keep going. I'm not done. Here's a Madonna and Child. I bought this from Sue. It looks like a very dark amethyst glass, very Art Nouveau vibe. The pendant was just, I bought it from here to here. It had like a teardrop pearl dangle, and I just Madonna and Child it out with a Mary in the same color tone and a vintage rosary bead, and it is just a beautiful pendant, one of a kind. This one's $95. That's a good price. What's left in here? Running out of room. Oh, I gotta show you a couple more things. I'm so sorry. This one I've seen the metal, but I've been around, okay, when it comes to religious medals. And in my life, I really haven't seen the medal. I've seen very similar. But it is a 3-way cross. It has a miraculous medal, Jesus. I can't really see who's on top, but it's in sterling. It's old. I didn't clean it. But it came on, could you die? An enamel. This is how it came. So this was together. This is so old. Came on an enamel sterling chain. Do you see the links have that Tiffany blue enamel on it? Killer piece. So this is $100 if anybody wants it. This is probably worth $2 all day. But, it's just one of a million here. And this at my show, this will blow out because people love enamel. So whatever I said on that. This one, just opened it up today. Got it from Sue. It's kind of not finished. It's a work in progress. This is a real pearl necklace with sterling links. It might have been a newer one. It's pristine, real genuine pearls. But it had this deco vibe. Could be even real diamonds there. Sterling connector. And I bought this teardrop. This is old. This is like a Victorian etched with it. Looks like a baby little diamond in it. Teardrop locket. So I'm like, oh my God, that's so cute. And every single thing I put it on, I'm like, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous, it's gorgeous. So finally I'm like, I'm going to keep it, you know, make it a little different. But now, of course, I want to adorn it, but I'm not going to yet. I do have the perfect size Victorian little etched cross that I think would look amazing on it. But right now I'm going to keep my mitts off of it in case someone just loves it as just a beautiful one-of-a-kind piece. I wish you could see the beauty in it. It doesn't show so great. It's a little dark. Anyways, this one's 140 because this is sterling and genuine pearl. Okay, I'm going to stop really soon. Nobody saw this. This, I think, might have come, I don't remember where. It's another antique Mary with mother of pearl. So this gives you that camphor glass deco vibe pendant that I've kind of had before, and I adorn those myself. This was originally like this. So the Mary was affixed. You can tell it's like camphor glass, but this is mother of pearl, etched like filigree. I don't know if you can see the detail on her. And then I put it on this cutout antique bow, and I like it together. And this one's $95. Good price, good price. Okay, so I think still those make nice Mother's Day gifts. Basically, what's not been shown is, a couple things. So this I make. This is a Madonna and Child, like, weird creation. I'm obsessed with crests, brass, insignias, very regal. This is an old double cap antique rosary bead that I had some extra, and I nabbed this at like a flea or antique store. Stunning, like 3-inch in diameter. I didn't add that. That was all part of the piece. Brass, really regal. And this one has like the dancing lion, like you see the dance. It's like a very English look. And this is a totally cool piece. Now, normally back in the day, I'd make them long, but I'm over that. I'm into statement necklaces. So this one would be $150. I mean, it's all old. It's amazing. And when you wear it, it's going to be a showstopper because it's massive. This, you don't need to layer with this one. Trust me, you'll be all good. Okay. 2 other things are just sitting right in front of me, but I just got to find them. Oh, just a little gold filled or gold plate. I can't really tell. It's a little vintage gold tone or gold plate charm bracelet, the old vintage closure, that little crossover. And I found out in the wild, this is the 10 Commandments. So they don't come apart. They're actually hooked together, but they slide like a little book. And if you know somebody that's really religious or like a young girl in like Bible study or something, I don't know if you can see the detail, but I'm going to stop shaking and try to show you. That's the back. So there's 10 of them on there, and they match perfectly, this little bracelet. And so it's a charm bracelet, but you got the 10 Commandments, and this is only a 1/2 inch in size, and then 10 of them. It's still pretty light. And this one's $60. It's so cute. I just love it. And again, at a show, very unique. People love seeing things they've never seen, and they know they're old. I've got one ring I picked up. I think I forgot to show last time. It reminds me of a Victorian vibe, or deco. It's a 5.5 chunky back, so it's teeny, and it does fit me though. But I love carnelian, and I just love this ring. I just love the old world look of it. All the detailing. It's not etched on the band. It has some etched detail just around it. I love the shape. This is almost an inch. We're looking at about 3/4 of an inch. It's prettier on. I can't really, again, see the carnelian, but it's the dark color. My lighting's bad. I don't know if you can see the color, but anyways, it's gorgeous. This one I'm going to do for $65, and it's an oldie. It's an oldie but goodie. And if you want close-ups again, I need to see it better. I have questions about redoing it. Let me know. Oh, these are mega major, but they don't stay on very well, so I have to keep them. They are gold-filled, tricolor, stunning, massively I like these big hoops that I'm wearing too, but mega major massive hoops. So one clicks in really good, and one I don't trust. Like, they click in, but I don't trust walking out of the house with them. So I'm just going to keep them unless somebody's dying over them. But these would be 95 because they're so big. And they go with everything. They're rose gold, sterling, silver tone, and yellow gold. So it's like, it goes with all of it. Okay, love. And the day I bought these, you guys, I was at a flea market. And I stupidly wore a bracelet that, again, I bought that I knew didn't have the right closure. And it was a lock bracelet. It was in one of my videos, and I had it on in one of my last videos. I paid almost $200 for it. It was a rose gold Victorian gold filled with the Repoussé heart padlock. It was stunning. And I was working on it, trying to fix it, and I didn't take it off, and I went to the flea market with a big sweatshirt on, came home, missing, gone. And I just went from the house to the car to the flea market, walked 5 miles. Somebody found that. I hope they're a Victorian lover and adore it, because I don't find them. And so when I find one for like $250, $3, I will get them, but I had that one like a week. So, I say sometimes there's some fuckery around here, and that was some fuckery, or my stupidity. See how I like to blame others for shouldn't have worn it. I should have left it safe here on my desk. It would have been here when I got back, but stupid Lori didn't do it. Pretty sure that's all of it, guys. So 708, nope, there's one more. I'm so sorry. It might be in a short. I'm just going to show you it. This is a mishmash of mishmashness. Some Victorian, the cross is a Victorian style. So this is huge. This is a whopper. So this is the stuff I love to make. And it's a slider. So this could be not up here, but I love it. I made it really long. It's got to be 24 inches. Then you can add a 8-inch drop. I will show it to you like this. It's a Victorian pin that I said, don't ever make me ever buy a pin again. I had to, oh my God, come on up here. There's not even enough room to show it. I had to go back. So some silver tone Victorian book chain connected to a Victorian stunning etched. It was a it was a pin pendant. I had to get that pendant off. It took an hour and a half. Added the more chain there, connected, added a Victorian silver tone cross. Now, they repro these too, but they made them exactly. Miriam Haskell also knocked them off as well in a gold zone. And then this drop of 8 inches or 7 inches, this is going to come hang low, has this one. And this is just a silver tone book chain. That's the clasp. I don't know who made it. So the only sterling part about the piece, I think, is this, which I paid $60 for from Sue. So I'm like, how do I make this redeemable for what I've spent? And I'd be happy to keep it. It's great. It reminds me of Maud. Just throw it on, wear it all the way down. I'll tell you the complete length. You can also close it in between a link so it doesn't have to be that long, but you can wear it wherever you want. It's not going to be a choker because it's going to come down and lay in between your boobs. So that's not going to be so great. Just when I think it's going to be over, they pull me back in. Okay, 30 inches to here, to the middle, 30 inches. And then you've got a 7-inch drop. So big look, crazy big look. Not for everybody. I know that. My stuff can be very funky. And that's a funky, not junky, Victorian vibe killer piece. And you probably could double it as well and have a chain up here and then drop. So I showed you that. This is still the last metal left of all the metals I've ever had. This is sterling and the chain and I don't know what these beads are. They look like not a topaz, like a citrine glass bead, but it's a sterling link. And I put the monster on here, my last Mary from Spain, It looks stunning, and it's a perfect necklace to here. I'm not changing her. This is the way she's going to stay. It's only beads halfway up, 3/4 of the way up. This is a sterling silver plated. The real ones in sterling are $250. This is old. I have it in brass. It's Art Nouveau, stunning. Comes from my dealer. My dealer's in Argentina, but she picks up a lot of these things when she travels. So this is a Spanish one. So this one, because of the chain, I'm going to go 125, you guys. I think I might have, I don't remember, I bought about half a dozen. I mean, it takes her a year to accumulate and sell. But all of my customers, my repeats that come to my shows, they all have them. They were also in stores on long beads, like on long rosary beads. So this is the last one, and I don't plan on going back for a while to get more because, with the price of silver and now shipping out of the country, I'm just going to say that's the last one of a kind. I'm sure there's some more new stuff in here, but the pretties and the stuff that's really over the top, I'm going to put on shorts. And if you have any questions or you want to see them close up, these things are still here. I'll cut you a deal for this set. It's going to be around $450, $225 a piece. I just want you to see, if you're collecting gold filled and you wear them, so many options on how to layer, above or below the pieces. And this is my fave. This is my little fave. If somebody doesn't grab this, I'll be in shock. I love it. Look at it. Okay, gotta go. Gotta get a life for the rest of the day. I've been sitting here all day just looking at jewelry and be like, I don't feel like making anything. And then, boom, 2 more. And I'm like, okay, Lori, go lay down. I end up getting like a backache. So, I have to complain. I have to do a little complaining or it wouldn't be me. There you go. 708-217-1600. I love the dark. And you can text me if you want any close-ups or you want a custom piece or you have some questions. Just let me know and text me and I'll get right back to you. And anybody that bought from me, I'm so sorry from the last show, which wasn't that long ago, but I had a lot of sales. Everybody pretty much is paid now. And I went out of town to Wisconsin for about 4 days in between. And I was in the middle of waiting and not. So I have everybody's stuff pretty much boxed. And it should be able to go to the post office tomorrow. So I apologize. And I hate that I'm like that. But I just, I don't do the massive amount of sales that you guys do where you kind of have a helper. I do it all on my own. And, it sometimes can take half a day to pack it beautifully and get it out. But I promise by tomorrow, it's going to the post office. So give me a call, 708-217-1600 if you see anything. And everybody have a great weekend. It's already Friday. Yay.